Hello, Math 326 students. I just wanted to talk to you today about Unit 2 since we are doing things a little bit different for the weekly meetings. So, what you are going to do um, for this week is start reaching out to someone for your interview. See if you can go ahead and get that set up. You can do a Google Meet, Zoom, email correspondence, face to face. Face to face is great if you can possibly do that because it's really great to go into someone's classroom and they can show you around. And that was always really helpful for me to actually see it in action. You might not see the students, but just seeing the classroom, how they set it up, um, how they organize, that's a really great thing. And then if they want to show you some of their problem solving methods, if they want to show you their manipulatives, those are just really, really beneficial. And you are going to also be doing the bell ringers. We're going to continue doing the same thing with the bell ringer. So you will still work the problem as a student, think about what the student needs to know, what the teacher needs to know, common misconceptions. Continue to do the same thing that we did last unit. The only thing different is you'll be doing a problem. So another problem. So you do your regular bell ringers, those three problems, work it out. Y'all all communicate, all give your input, and spend time looking through the skills and how the star will test those skills. And then y'all will decide who's going to be the teacher each week for the next 4 weeks and which problem each person is going to be doing. So the teacher for the week will facilitate problem solving with the students. So the teacher will say, here's our problem for today. Let's go ahead and read it. And if you'd like to, as a teacher, call on a student to read it or have each student read one sentence, and then you're going to let them work. But then if you see that they're getting stuck or if you'd like to guide them in any way, you can do that. But you're going to let them work and then act like you're a teacher. How are you going to assist them? But you're not going to give them an answer. You're going to ask them questions back. Um, like, what do you think the first step is? Or what important information is there that you should underline? I want you to go through that Polya's problem solving method. So you need to look back at that. I'm actually going to pull up that document real quick. Let me see. Problem solving instructions. So here is the instructions. So let's see if I can make it bigger. I can't. As a group, you'll decide which of the problems each person in the group will be the teacher while the others will be the student. One person from each group will need to email me which problem each person will be the teacher and which week it will be occurring on 2/27/22. You could also put that in that file exchange. That's probably a better spot. So I set this up before the class even started, but I think the file exchange would be a great place to put it. So instead of emailing me, put that in the file exchange so that everyone knows who the teacher is for which week and which problem that student is doing. So your group is only required to do one problem per person. There are 5 problems to choose from. That means you will not do all of them. If you have a group of, I think everyone has a group of 4, there's one group that is smaller. So they will only do one problem per person. They won't have to repeat or anything like that, being the teacher. So, teacher role. As a teacher, you will facilitate the students through Polya's problem solving method to solve a selected problem. So number 1, understand a problem. 2, devise a plan. 3, carry out the plan. And 4, look back. As the teacher, you may work through the problem and view the answer. So I will put the answers on here as well. I only want you to look at the problem answer of the problem you are teaching. So if you're a student and you're going to be the student for that problem, there's no sense in you looking at it because I want you to see it raw, where you have no background information. You don't know where exactly you're going, so that it's more authentic. But the teacher, you can work through the problem prior to teaching or being the teacher for that problem, and you can view the answer. I haven't posted those answers, but I will. The first rule of teaching is to know what you're supposed to teach. The second rule of teaching is to know a little more than you are to teach. So that's just a good thing to think about. Then, as a student, you will not complete the problem individually or prior to recording the video, which is our weekly meeting video. You will also not view the answer. I want to see the students work together as a group on the selected problem while the teacher facilitates and guides as needed. So, asking clarifying questions, going back to Polya's problem solving. You don't have to have a lesson plan for this. You just have to know where the students are going and then paying attention as they're working and um, throw in, interject different things as you see to help guide and facilitate them. So here's more on the problem solving technique. So we'll look back at that. So I'll let you look at that. And then here are the problems. We have golden apples, yellow brick road, the dog, the geese, and the corn. After the volleyball game, and getting to grandmother's. So those are the problems to choose from. So you'll create a document that says what each person is doing in which week and post that on File Exchange. Again, the weekly bell ringers are the exact same that we've been doing. No one's the teacher there. Y'all are all working together on that based on what you've already done individually. So you already work out bell ringers by yourself, and then you'll come to as a group and talk about it. And then after you finish your bell ringers, then you move on to the problem. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Hopefully this helps clarify it for you. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.